Family Apocynaceae. This plant is so common in our locality. Plants like Alamanda cathartica, Kolambipu, Vingarosea, Savannari, these are all common plants belonging to this family. Coming to the systematic position, they are belonging to class Dicotyledonnae, subclass Gamopetalae, series Bicarpellatae, order Gentianales, and family Apocynaceae. This family or members of this family are cosmopolitan in distribution, and mainly they are located through the tropical regions. The family consists of about 165 genera and 1900 species. The common plants what we see around us are Catharanthus roseus, Shavamnari, Nerium indicum, Arali, Plumeria rubra, Chembagam, Alstonia scolaris, Edilambala, Rolfia serpentina, Sarpaganthi, Toberna mondana divaricata, Nandiarvata. These are the common plants which are belonging to this family. The habit of these plants are either lianas, shrubs, trees or herbs. And these plants are having latex and hence laticiferous vessels are present. Trees include Alstonia solaris. Shrubs like the plants belonging to shrubs are Taberna mondana divaricata. And the climbers include Alamanda cathartica. The herbaceous forms include Catharanthus roseus. The leaves are simple. They are mainly opposite and decussate. And in some plants they can be either alternate or even whorled. And they don't have stipules, so hence they are exstipulate and the margins are entire. Inflorescence are cymose. They can be either terminal in position or axillary. And often we see dicacheal cyme type inflorescence in this family. The flowers are bracteate. They are bisexual or hermaphrodites. They are actinomorphic, having symmetry in all planes. Ovary is superior, so hypogynous. And the floral whorls are present in multiples of 5 or in 5 in number, so they are pentamerous. And rarely some plants have perigyny and epigyny conditions. And this is the flower of Savannari, Catharanthus roseus. And the calyx is formed of 5 sepals. Sepals are united, so there is gamosepalous. And sometimes they are deeply lobed. Estivation is valvate and odd sepal is posterior in position. And this is the plant called Alamanda cathartica, and this is the sepals. Corolla has formed into a tube like this, funnel shaped, fused corolla. Corolla is formed of 5 petals and rarely 4 numbers are present, and the petals are fused to form a tube, and usually it will be a salver shaped or a funnel shaped structure. And the estivation of corolla can be either twisted or it can be rarely valvate estivation. Often within the corolla tube or above the corolla tube, we can see outgrowth like this. These are the outgrowth at the mouth of corolla tube, and these outgrowth are called corona, or it is called corolline corona. And in some plants, these corolline corona are hair-like structures. These are the corolline corona. Coming to Androecium, they are formed of 5 stamens and they are present above the petals. This is the Androecium, they are present above the petals, so it is called epipetalous. And they alternate with the corolla lobes. Filaments are very short, attached to the mouth of the corolla tube. Anthers are diathecous and often sagittate, and they bear hairy appendages over the lobes. The anther as well as the corolla surface are having hairy structures. So this is the anther, they are having sort of hair-like structures, and they are mounted on the surface of the corolline tube. So they are called epipetalous. And gynoecium is usually bicarpellary. 2 carpels are present, and the carpels are united at the apical portion, top portion. Ovary can be either superior or rarely half inferior. Placentation is marginal. Style united to form one and simple. Stigma is thickened, massive, and they are divided into 2. They are having 2 lobes. So the style is united, stigma is not united. So this is the gynoecium. There's a nectary will be present on the base, ovary is like this, and this is stigma. And if you see the floral diagram, you can see the fusion of sepals, valvate estivation, and corolla is also twisted estivation, they are also fused. The stamens are epipetalous, 2 carpels are present, and the placentation is marginal. You see the floral formula, they are having no bracts, so bracteate, bracteolate, flowers have the symmetry, so actinomorphic, bisexual, calyx having 5 sepals united, corolla having 5 sepals, they are fused with Androecium. Gynoecium is superior, or ovary is superior, and it is having 2 carpels. This is the typical floral diagram, and this is the LS of the flower. And in the LS, we have to draw the corolline corona on the top of corolla surface, and the stamens are epipetalous. So often a nectariferous disc is present on the base of the gynoecium in several genera like Thavacia, Catharanthus, Salamandra, and Rauwolfia. These are the Thavacia, Manya arali. Then these are Plumeria, they are Rauwolfia, and these are Nandiyarvattam അല്ലെങ്കിൽ Taberna montana divaricata. And the fruits are typical, and they are called follicles, or a berry, or a drupe, or a capsule, or 2 indehiscent mericarps. Seeds are often flat, and they are having a crown of hairs. So these are the fruits, different types of fruits, and this is the seeds. They are having a crown of hairs which help for wind dispersal of these seeds. Through wind, this will fly to long distance. That is a seed dispersal mechanism. And the diagnostic characters of this family are, these plants are having milky latex, leaves are simple, opposite, and mostly exstipulate. Flowers are bisexual, actinomorphic, and hypogynous. Coronary outgrowth are present on the corolla, that is corolline corona are present. Anthers are sagitated shape. Carpels are bicarpellary, apocarpus or syncarpous pistil. Stigma is dumbbell shaped with the two lobes. Fruit is a follicle. Seeds have long silky hairs. Many of the plants belonging to this family are economic important because they are medicinal, Rauwolfia serpentina, and the bark of Salstonia is used in as a febrifuge. So many plants are sources of rubber, and the Thewacea contain a compound called thevetin. It's a poisonous glycoside, and plants like Nerium, Catharanthus, Thewacea, Rhytia, Alamanda are cultivated as ornamental garden plants. And thank you very much for your patient listening.